The military is a place that South Korean men want to avoid, but it is also a place they are proud of after completing it. What kind of place is the military where all men have to have a double consciousness because it is a conscription system instead of a volunteer system? The military is a class society, and you have to absolutely obey orders from your superiors. It is full of pretense, and the daily life that is worn out by training is hard. However, even there, as it is a society where people live, there will still be human aspects, and it seems that such awareness existed even in the 1970s and 1980s when Lee Man-yeol was in his 30s. It is a kind of dramatization, so there may be some exaggerated parts and parts that were adapted for fun, but Saagulf is a short story with an interesting narrative flow. The main character, Lieutenant Lee, is a young officer serving in the ROTC. He has leadership skills and does not treat his subordinates rudely. The military is always busy with mock battles and busy with the success of the mock battles. Each rank is assigned a job. Their backgrounds outside the military are different and their personalities are different, so their unity is important. They talk amicably, check their duties, and carry out their daily missions. Although they have different backgrounds, they sometimes take out their anger on their seniors who are blocking their juniors with a buttstock, steal a transmission line that should be buried and use it for other purposes, and a private who seemed to have low intelligence turns out to be a spy dispatched from North Korea. The story unfolds over several days. The main problem is that since the military is a gathering of many people, it is important for people with different personalities to get along well. To this end, a leader with leadership and recognition like Lieutenant Lee is essential, and I also think that this leader is also a human being, so if you expect too much, it can become a burden. Treating soldiers like Sergeant Sim is humorous in that you have to be prepared to get hit in the head with a buttstock, but if it actually happens, it can be a serious drama, and anyway, the characters in this novel have distinct personalities. Just as high school students joke around with their homeroom teachers and joke around with their elders, in the military, if you respect each other as human beings, that is military-style conversation, and it also seems to show virtues toward superiors and subordinate. The conversation progresses smoothly and is very interesting. The dramatization progresses from the perspective of the busy training situation and the officer leading it. Although it is not a first-person perspective, the inner flow of the double-crossing is described. The emotions and judgments the main character feels about the events that occur in the novel are interesting. The events that occur are strangely connected, and the officer's feelings about them are well expressed. In particular, the dialogue expressions that clearly reveal the personalities of the different soldiers who have become members of the military outside the military, the overlapping behaviors caused by each person's personality, and the structure of the incidents and accidents that occur as a result allow us to indirectly experience what everyone worries about when joining the military, namely, who is their senior and who are their colleagues. If you have to serve someone as strict and quick-tempered as Sergeant Shim, military life would be a disaster, but if you look at the story of the Butt, it seems that the soldier who hit him was severely hit, but if there was a soldier who was severely hit by a senior or superior, it would be vicarious satisfaction. I'll just summarize it like this for now. The things that happen in the military in a busy mock battle situation unfold very smoothly, and the military terminology appears, and it unfolds centered on conversation and the flow of events, so it's not boring even though it's quite long. It's fun, so I recommend you read it.